West Ham are about to enter one of the most exciting chapters of the 2025 transfer window, with moves that promise to reshape the club's destiny and usher in a new era of competitiveness. The latest news brings an ambitious tone to the board's strategy. Following the confirmed departure of Mohamed Kudus to Tottenham, the Hammers are ready to spend big and bring in names that could completely transform the squad. The first major step has already been taken with the imminent confirmation of El Hadji Malick Diouf, a young Senegalese left-back seen as a powerful investment for the future. With the deal valued at £27 million, including add-ons, West Ham are showing not only financial ambition but also strategic vision by strengthening their defence with a 20-year-old who has already caught the eye across Europe. Diouf, who shone at Slavia Prague, is viewed as a raw gem capable of injecting dynamism and creativity into the London side. Transfer guru Fabrizio Romano further raised expectations by declaring, "El Hadji Malick Diouf to West Ham, here we go." The announcement was accompanied by images shared by journalist Santi Auna, showing the young player boarding a flight to England, where he was due to undergo a medical before officially signing. This deal marks the start of a series of bold maneuvers from West Ham, who seem determined to use the funds from the Kudus sale to build a competitive squad ready to challenge the Premier League's giants. But if you thought the story ended there, think again. The club's eyes are now firmly fixed on Anfield. Yes, Liverpool are under the spotlight this time as targets of West Ham's plans, with two of Jurgen Klopp's stars in their sights. The name drawing the most attention is Harvey Elliot, the talented English midfielder who, despite his undeniable potential, faces a quiet battle for a regular spot in the starting 11. With the explosive arrival of Florian Wirtz for £116 million, internal competition at Liverpool has intensified even further, and Elliot may now be seeking a new challenge to secure regular minutes. West Ham see him as the ideal replacement for Kudus, someone capable of taking on the role of playmaker in midfield and leading the team to memorable achievements. While no formal bid has been submitted yet, sources close to the club claim there is optimism surrounding the possibility of a deal being completed in the coming days. The numbers involved in Elliot's potential move are impressive. Liverpool are asking between £40 million and £50 million for him, which would be considered excellent business for the Reds, as the entire amount would be recorded as pure profit. This would give the club further room to invest in other targets such as Marc Guehi and a top-class striker. For West Ham, the signing would represent a masterstroke, particularly since Elliot is coming off a season of highs and lows but with flashes of brilliance that proved his worth. During the Under-21 European Championship, he was named player of the tournament after scoring 5 goals and leading England to the title, a performance that serves as a vivid reminder of what he can achieve when given consistent opportunities. However, Newcastle and RB Leipzig are also closely monitoring the situation, meaning West Ham must act quickly to secure their gem. But West Ham's wish list doesn't end there. Alongside Elliot, another Liverpool player is being considered, Tyler Morton. The 21-year-old central midfielder had a solid season on loan at Hull City, where he stood out as a versatile and disciplined player. However, his return to Liverpool hasn't yielded many chances in the first team, with just 5 appearances in the previous campaign. Nevertheless, Morton is highly respected within the club and has a market valuation of £20 million, according to The Athletic in May. Liverpool have already given the green light for his departure, and West Ham are exploring ways to bring this young talent to London. The combination of Diouf, Elliot, and Morton could create an incredible synergy at West Ham, balancing youth, experience, and creativity within a squad clearly aiming higher. Graham Potter, the Hammers head coach, appears to have been given full freedom to shape the team according to his strategic vision, and these signings suggest that the club is willing to invest long-term without sacrificing short-term results. The idea is to build a team capable of not only challenging the Premier League's powerhouses but also making a real impact in European competitions. Furthermore, this wave of transfer activity marks a pivotal moment in West Ham's history. After years of fluctuating mid-table finishes, the club finally seems determined to make a qualitative leap. The sale of Kudus to Tottenham was a turning point, injecting fresh capital into the club's coffers and allowing the board to dream bigger. Now, with Diouf practically confirmed and rumours surrounding Elliot and Morton gaining traction, West Ham are positioning themselves as one of the main protagonists of this transfer window. Naturally, the fans are ecstatic, speculating on the impact these new stars could have at the London Stadium. What makes all of this even more fascinating is the human dimension of these stories. Diouf, Elliot, and Morton are all young players with their entire careers ahead of them, each facing their own personal challenges and striving to find their place in the spotlight of European football. For Diouf, this is a chance to show the world that he can be more than just a promising name on the international stage. For Elliot, it's about proving that he deserves recognition as one of the best of his generation, even if it means stepping out of the comfort of Anfield. And for Morton, it's an opportunity to reclaim his trajectory and prove he has what it takes to shine at a top club. Each of these players carries dreams, doubts, and hopes, and it's impossible not to be captivated by their journeys. Meanwhile, behind the scenes, negotiations are in full swing. Club representatives are in constant contact, trying to finalize the details that could turn these rumors into reality. West Ham know they need to act swiftly and efficiently, especially with rival clubs also keeping a close eye on the same targets. This added pressure creates an atmosphere of suspense and anticipation, where a single update can shift the entire landscape. Supporters are glued to social media, eagerly awaiting news that could confirm or dispel the speculation. It's a proper game of chess, where every move must be carefully calculated. Finally, it's worth highlighting the impact these signings could have not only on the pitch but also off it. West Ham are building a renewed identity based on vibrant, attacking football, and these reinforcements will certainly help solidify that philosophy. Moreover, the arrival of such promising players enhances the club's appeal to sponsors and a global audience, opening doors to new partnerships and commercial opportunities. In a world where football is both a sport and a business, West Ham are proving that it's possible to blend passion with pragmatism to achieve great things. So, as the days go by and negotiations progress, one thing is certain: West Ham are at the centre of attention, and all eyes are on London. Whether through the confirmation of Diouf, the potential arrival of Elliot, or the addition of Morton to the project, the club is writing a new chapter in its history, a chapter filled with excitement, ambition, and the promise of a future even brighter than the present. Time will tell if these dreams will come true, but one thing is clear: West Ham are ready to enchant the football world in 2025.